CraftyRia. Welcome to another video. This is the Hogokids Advent Calendar. It's a 24-day Advent calendar, and we're making this wonderful scene. We did the house, we did the snowman, the little wagon thing, this guy, the car, and we're starting on the RV. Today is day number 22. Day number 21, we went ahead and did this part. Now let's see what day number 22 has in store for us. Let me go ahead and open it. By the way, this is linked in the description below. It's available on Amazon. There are two links, and they're both pretty similar. One is the Hogokids brand, and the other one I don't think has a brand name. Oh, there's a light. There's a light inside. Okay. We have a baggie of stuff, a light, and instructions. We're getting into some blue. Let's open the bag and see what day 22 has in store for us. I'm just moving some of the bigger pieces over for ease of sorting later. We have some windows and some window panes. All right, that should be good for now. All right, we start with step number 236. We need two 4x8s. One 1x8 smooth yellow and one 1x8 smooth gray. While I was in that one, let's see, we need 4 little red clear round pieces, brake lights, I assume, tail lights, brake lights, something like that. 2 of these. And 2 2x4s that are flat. So we have that. And there should be one more. That's what they tell me. Nope, there's only one. Never mind. That's why I can't find it. It's because there's only one. Okay, let's start with this. First step, you just put these two together evenly. Then we take the gray one and put it here. The 2x4, put it there. This here, that like that. This piece across the top, and these guys go on those guys. It's hard to tell which side has the hole and which side does not. But I figured it out. So that is what you have, and it goes upside down. It goes on the side here with these two holes. There. I believe it goes on even. Yes. There we go. So that is probably the back, I would assume. I'm no car maker, but I think that is the back. We need 4 2x3s. 1, 2 in gray. 3, 4, and 2 in yellow. 1, 2, it was on its side, hiding from me. 1 1x6 in gray. 1 in yellow. And a bunch of little pieces here. 2 of these funky shapes in gray, and 4 of that same shape in yellow. Four more little red circles. So maybe that wasn't the back. I'm not sure. 2 grills in white or in gray? Let me look at this real close. It looks like they're dark in like this black. 1, 2. We have them in gray and white and in black. And 2 caps in the same color. And then it looks like 2, all right, there's 2 caps with these little indentations. And then it looks like there's 2 smooth ones. Or maybe the other two are gray. Yeah, there's 2 smooth ones in gray. Okay. Oh, 3 of those little black caps. Okay. There we go. So we're going to assemble this piece. Looks like we take 2 of those alongside this. Put this over this. And these 2 over this, and this over this. So that's kind of what we have there, that shape. And then we put 2 of these on this side, 2 on this side. Put this way, that in that direction, and these guys, use guys over here and over here. And then over the yellow pieces, the red lights go. And these 2 go here. The grill, I'm going with the black grill. Maybe. Do they snap on? Yes. You just have to put them on the correct way. That goes like that. This textured one goes in the middle. And then the smooth ones go there and there. So that's what you have there, and that goes on here this way. Yellow side up, gray side toward the bottom. There. Okay, step number 238. We need 2 of these, 1 and 2. one 2x8, one 1x8 that is tall, one 2x8 that is tall, and a 4x8. And by tall, I mean like that double thick. All right, here we go. Let's put these together. This piece goes like that. Nope. It goes forward like that, and then that fits evenly there, and that fits evenly there. Okay, so there. And then back here, this flat one, the single tall goes here. The 1x8 goes next to it, and then the 2x8 goes next to it. And then you have 2 holes left over there. Okay. Step number 239. 2 single little squares. 1. I'll come back to it. 2 little white caps. 2 white grills. 4 of what I call the little traffic lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 1x4, and I still need one more of those little squares. Single yellow square. It got stuck in here. Look at that. It was stuck on there. All right, there. And then 1 2x8. I'm glad I looked in the other thing. I was beginning to worry that I lost a piece. So here we have this. So 2 of these traffic lights get a white piece over the side hole. And then these other ones get assembled. One goes on this way. And then one goes the opposite. Okay, We bring our car over. Let's see. This here is the front. This piece goes here. This goes here. The single guy goes there. This one here, single one over here. And then over here, this one goes there, and this goes here. So you have that. And then the same way over here, this one goes there. And that goes there. So that's what you have there. Kind of reminds me of the ladder on the side of a fire truck, but really small. All right, 4 little grabbers, flat. 1, 2, because you have some that are tall. 3, and these are just flat. 1 3x1. A flat yellow piece, and a 3x1 that is tall. Okay, so now we have to assemble this. So that goes together like that, and these go, the bottom one faces that way. Then we put 2 that face this way. And then the top one faces this way. I'm going to straighten that out. So we have the 2 middle ones and then 2 further apart ones. And stand these up. The middle guys go this way, and the top holds those together. So on this side we have the 2 close together ones. This side we have the 2 far apart ones. All right, and then step number 241, we need 4, I'm going to call them handcuffs, for lack of a better term. When you see them in your kit, you will know what you'll be like, oh, they do look like handcuffs. 3, 4, and 3 of these gray straws, and that is the size. 1, 2, 3. And they're all the same size. All right. So, what? We'll take one of these and put 2 of these on. Sort of towards the bottom a little bit. Then we take another one of these and put them on that. And then we take this one above it and below it. And that one goes there. So that's kind of what you have. Possibly. No. This goes the opposite direction. Okay, so we put two this way. Snap this on. And these guys go the opposite direction. So it's kind of like almost an S curve. And then the ones that are far apart, this one is going to go here. Okay. So I believe that is the way that that goes, because you're going to have this here. That goes against there. So that is what that piece there ends up looking like. Okay. Sure. Now, step 242, we need 4 more handcuffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 more of these sticks. I'm going to kind of go backwards, or the opposite way. Oops. There. Now, then this goes on the opposite way. Oh, this one is going to go on this way. So this one here kind of makes an S curve, and this one here makes a C, if that makes sense. All right, now this piece goes on here. It goes on these 4 pieces here. Let's see. These white pieces are here. This is towards the front. Let me move these little guys up a little bit. Some of these poles are a little too far down. Okay. There. This that is kind of what you're looking at there. Okay. Now, step 244. That is the weirdest thing I've had to do on any project, I believe. Step 244. 2 of these. 2 of those. 1 of these. 1 of that shape thing. 1 of these. 1 of these. And back to this one here. 1 window pane with 2 holes at the top and a window. We're gonna put this inside. There we go. So that snaps in there and that window opens. And we need to assemble this part. We put those 2 together. 1 of these. And then this over here, this one here goes there, and then this shape goes in that direction, and then the window goes on there. I can't tell which side goes where. I think it goes this way. It looks as if there's the groove on this side. And then the window opens out. Yes, so it looks like this is on the inside and then the window would open out. So that makes sense. And this piece goes on. Okay, we're going to have the, this is towards the back. This is going to go, this piece here attaches to that clamp there. Does it snap in? Oh, I think I see what happens here. No, that can't fit there. It would have to, though. Yes. There. So that little piece holds this door in place. It does not snap to the bottom. And I would imagine the door is not going to open. Oh, maybe it will. I'm not sure. I'm just leaving it. Wait, does that go on this side? No, that does go on that side. Okay, so that's what we have there. We're going to leave that. Now we need step number 246. One of these, two of these. Kind of the same things again. This piece, this piece, this piece, and a window. So we assemble the window. And we assemble this like this. This goes here. The grabber faces this way. This faces this way. And then so then this one here does the same thing. It goes on there, and I need to move this little piece down a little bit there. There, that's kind of clever. So that is what that looks like from the top. Okay. There is that. Now we need step 247, which is the little light. And you take this little piece, it goes in here, you push it in and you turn it. No, wrong place. Here, push it in and turn it, and then it turns the light on. And then it goes here. Okay, let's see, where's the pusher in, inner and turner? Then how do you turn it on later? Oh. It goes on this side. Okay, so you're able to open this door and get to the light to turn it on and off in the future. So meanwhile, I'm going to turn it off. If I can get it to turn off. There we go. And then make sure that that hole where you turn it on and off faces out the door, and then this door will open and you can turn it on and off when you want the light to come on. Clever. Okay, I'm going to put that back there. Okay. So there is our diagram for that, and that's how you can see that the door opens and you can do that. All right, excellent. Excellent. Now we need step number 248. 2 blue grabbers, 1, 2, 4 yellow ramps, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 of these. And now we're going to work on this part of the car. And we're going to put the 4 yellow ramps across here. And smooth out that piece. These 2 pieces go there with the little claw facing out, and then that goes there. All right, now we need some more windows. 2 narrow windows. 1, 2, and 2 narrow pieces of glass. 2 wide windows, or 1 wide window and 1 wide. I was going to say there's only 1 left. Let's put those all in 1. And then let's put these together. These little guys don't open. There's no little like hinge, but this one does have a hinge. And it opens like that. Okay. Turn this around to the, oh, we need two of these. Here we go. We have the back. We're going to put this here. This here. And this solid piece here. And a window on each side. Then that one opens like that. All right, so that's what we have there. Four blue traffic lights. 2, 3, 4. 2 short ones. Short in relative to the, in relation to the 2 tall ones. 2 white grills and 2 white pieces there. And then we just have a few spare pieces left over. All right, we have a little assembly to do. This appears to be on a short one. We're going to put 2 traffic lights facing one direction there. And the other 2 traffic lights facing there. So we're going to take one of these, put a square white one there, and the white grill in that direction. We're going to take the other one and do the opposite. Square and white grill. Let me bring this back over. We put this one here next to the window, and this one here, there. So those 2 pieces, the white pieces, line up. Flip it over. And do the same thing on the other side. So that's what we have there. And that is the end of day 22. All right. That is day 22. We've gotten this far. And we have a few pieces left over. I'll put them in my spare parts. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do click on the subscribe button down below. And then also, please give the video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below and let me know if you're following along with the this set, or if you plan on purchasing one and following along in the future. They will be linked in the description box below, the links for this. I have a playlist if you want to go back and watch all the other ones up until this point. We have 2 days left, guys. 2 boxes left. So exciting. We are almost done. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate you. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.